This is Jilliana Ranicar-Breese, and I'm here with Jane Bombane in Bombanes in Brighton, which is a most unusual cafe. How would you describe your place, Jane?
I usually say it's a music cafe.
Yes, it is a music cafe, that's for sure, because you have entertainment in the evening, live entertainment. Yes, but tell me, before we start talking about what happens at Bombanes, which has been going 12 years, did you say? Yes. Tell me something about you, your life, where you're from.
Okay, I'm from Staffordshire originally, then came down to Coventry, where I grew up, where I kind of cut my musical teeth, if you like. Then moved to London, where I carried on playing music and did some teaching.
So you studied languages, you said?
I studied languages at Warwick University.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you speak French and Spanish?
Yes, a bit rusty, but yeah. and then 12 years ago I came to Brighton, where I knew, my partner, Nick Pinn, lived in Brighton at the time, still does actually. And my son had left home, so I needed a new project. So I sold up in London, bought this cafe, turned it into Bombanes, and
well, I would describe it as an institution, really. It's a very intimate, special place.
Well, yes. lots goes on here. We have cinema, and we have a lot of local performers as well as ourselves.
And you do a show with hats, mechanical hats.
Yeah, Jane Bombane, me as a solo performer, I sing songs and wear mechanical hats that match.
What do you mean by a mechanical hat?
Well, a hat. Not all my songs have hats, but they're hats that match my songs.
Yeah, but they move, don't they? And they light up. I mean, I saw a performance many years ago. What inspired you to create these hats?
Well, I suppose about 20 years ago I went to the Edinburgh Festival and I took 3 harmoniums, a little one, a medium-sized one and a big one. And when I was playing... That's
your instrument, isn't it?
My instrument that you either pump with your feet or your hand, little Indian one. And I had a middle-sized hat when I played my middle-sized harmonium. And when I went on to the big harmonium, I added another layer, so I had a bigger hat. And then I played some songs on the little harmonium, so I took those 2 off and I had a little tiny hat on underneath.
Yeah.
And then, so the next, so I kind of set something up there about harmoniums and hats. And so the next time that I went up,
to
Edinburgh, the hats became a bit more elaborate. And then as I wrote new songs, I tended to start making hats that went with the songs and did things.
Is this for the festival?
For the festival and for, playing at other places as well. You went to the festival to get work, to get other touring around the country and everything. And also I think because of my great big harmonium, I think that I found it was more balanced if you had something big on your head.
You're big-headed. And in fact, outside you've got a big statue, or you used to have a big statue, and it got stolen a couple of times.
That one got stolen. Yeah, that one got stolen.
I mean, how amazing someone would to steal it.
But we got it back, and you've got a picture of it, I think.
I know.
Yeah, she came back finally. She's waiting to
what's her name?
Jane Bombane.
Oh, I see. That's your alias.
Yes.
That's your other half. Do you speak to her? Do you have conversations with her?
No, but she kind of looks after the place now and frightens would-be burglars when they come in. But
Hello, Jane.
The thieves kept her. She had a tray that went round when we were opened.
I do remember.
Yeah,
yes.
but the thieves kept that. But there she is, waiting to go up
What
again when the other one breaks down.
What a stupid thing to do! It's unbelievable. Well, and they must have got up on ladders.
I think somebody got up on somebody else's shoulders. My neighbours heard it in the middle of the night. But yeah, we got.
Well, you'd have to take it as a compliment.
Well, I don't think they knew me. I don't think they knew Bombanes. Hope they didn't anyway.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
And there's a cinema club here, because I've been to that several times. And the food is really a Belgium flavour, isn't it? And Belgian beer. And you used to have a Belgian husband, isn't it?
I had a Belgian husband, Andre, who I'm still friends with and who helped us set up Bombanes. And he still comes every Friday to cook. And
he cooks on Fridays.
He cooks on Fridays, yeah. And he advises as well with Eliza, who's also chef here. Yeah. So he's still a part of Bombanes, big part of Bombanes actually. And when we do musicals, he comes up with interesting dishes. So yeah.
And your son is involved?
My son Rudy, he's not involved in the cafe. When I opened up, he just coincidentally started university in Sussex. So he didn't live here, but he used to work here. Okay. And he used to come late at night and ask me if I'd got any sausages left over. So he did work here at the weekends when he was a student. And I still see a lot of him. He lives in London.
Yeah, because it's bangers and mash, if I recall.
Posh bangers and mash.
Yeah, posh, yes, definitely
and
posh.
Other things, other nice dishes.
And I've been here at Christmas time, or rather pre-Christmas, when you have carol singing and, a show. And I recall Christmas cake or puddings and
we do a musical in May and in December.
That's the one I came to that.
The December one, after the second show, we have carols. You might have come before we started doing musicals, because we only started doing musicals after we'd been open about 2 years. But now, traditionally we do one every May.
Yeah, and you have to book well in advance.
Well in advance, and Eliza and myself now we're writing the next Christmas one together.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, well you have to give me the date. So, what are your projects? Do you have any special plans for next year?
Well, the project...
Or this year?
Well, this year, as I say, we're in the middle of writing a new musical, Snow White and the Seven Sisters, which will run in December and probably next May as well.
May for the festival, Brighton Festival, yes.
Yeah, and... I mean, here it's always kind of the same and different. We have a couple of shows a month of Jane Bombane or some of the other girls that work here, sing here, do stuff. So yeah, much of the same. The cinema club stays open on a Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah. So the same really, lots of different parties and birthdays and celebrations go on here, usually at the weekends.
Private, yes.
Well, kind of private. Sometimes
Downstairs,
people book the whole
yes,
place. Some people just book one of the floors and then the other bit's open. Yeah. So yeah, just writing songs all the time, and we might start to change the menu a little bit in September after the break. So yeah, just keeping it alive really.
Okay, well it's been lovely talking to you.
Thank you
so much, Jane.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.